Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show off some more plunder that I have acquired as of late. Got a couple decent sized orders from a couple distros here. Got order from Gore House Productions, which is a long time in coming, and I'll explain that here in just a minute. And then I've also got a nice stack of CDs from Nuclear War Now, which is only like the second time I've ordered from them. I really need to order from them more because they got a lot of cool shit. But yeah, I also got a couple things that are not from those places, so I'm going to show those first. And the first one goes along with this shirt that I am wearing, and that is Infant Annihilator with the Elysian Grandival Galeriarch. Hopefully I said that right. And holy shit, I listened to this yesterday after I got it, and this is the definition of fucking intense. I mean, the drums are just super fast. The riffs are, technical, and the vocals, though, that some of the shit this guy pulls off, I do not know how he does it. It is so inhuman. It is not even funny. But really good album in my opinion. But I got to be careful with this one because it seems like one of those albums that it's so good that you just want to keep listening to it, but then you're going to wear yourself out on it, and I really don't want to do that because this is actually very good. And the other one, I haven't even taken the shrink wrap off of this. It was waiting in my mailbox when I got home today from work just a little while ago, and I just opened it up, just take it out of the package so I can show it in this video. But this is Sinsanum with Echoes of the Tortured. And if you're not familiar with them, this is one of, I believe, 2 projects that former Slipknot drummer Joey Jordison has going. Though I could be wrong, but I think this is the only one that actually has any music out right now. I know they had a single for the other band, the name of which escapes me. But it sounded nothing like this here, though. I actually prefer this one a little bit more, though. I will definitely check out the other one a little bit more once they put out more material. Yeah. Cannot wait to give this a listen. Now, first up, I'm going to show the stuff from Gore House Productions, which is this right here. Nice little sticker he sent me. But, sorry. But, yeah. And right off the bat, I'm going to say, if Carlos happens to see this video, I'm not blaming Gore House one bit for it taking so long to get my order. I know it was nothing that he could do, really. It was out of his hands. But basically, I made an order probably the middle of May, close to the end. I was going to have it as part of a birthday gift to myself. They had a sale going on where you spend so much, you get a couple free CDs or whatever. And I ordered some stuff, some shirts and everything. Stuff that was going to equal enough that I could just get a couple free CDs. And that was the only ones I was going to get. And I didn't read it very well because one of the shirts ended up being a pre-order. So when I contacted him a little while, after it should have already shipped, he was like, it was a pre-order. And I guess the guy that was supposed to be printing them had an accident. And he wasn't sure how long it was going to take before he was going to get the shirt and everything. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can wait. Not a big deal. And finally, here recently, it'd been like a little over 2 months. I'm like, can I just get a refund for the shirt? And I'll just, because it was a cool Benighted shirt for their last album. And I really wanted it, but I was like, this way don't have to keep sitting on my stuff and we can just get this over with. And he was like, well, how about this? He said, I just got these new shirts in for a Guttural Corpora Cavernosa that turned out really badass. Would you like one of those instead? I'm like, I'd heard the name, and I hurried out and I checked out a few of the songs on YouTube. Thought it sounded awesome. I was like, sure, what the fuck, send it to me. I don't have their CD, but hell, I had a Wormed shirt forever, and I only just now recently got one of their albums on vinyl a little while back. So, but yeah, this is the shirt that he sent instead. Pretty badass design, and on the back has part of the album title on it. It says, You Should Have Died, which the full album title, I believe, is You Should Have Died When I Killed You. So, yeah, I'll definitely be picking that up here at some point. And this one was the other one I was really excited to get. Swine Overlord, Parables of Umbral Transcendence album artwork. Killer album. Cannot wait to hear their new material. And he also, of course, threw in some freebies. And one of the posters that he said I already have, but I'm not going to show it because I'm sending it to somebody. Make it a little bit of a surprise of what it is. But I did get a Swine Overlord poster, so very happy about that. I will be hanging that up here in just a little while. And then I picked up a 7-inch, and this is the latest single from Malignancy entitled Epilogue. Just a little 2-track single. And I didn't realize this until I opened the package, but this is actually a colored vinyl. And hopefully you can see that. It's kind of a green marbled vinyl. Very cool. Fucking love Malignancy. So, cannot wait to give this a listen. And hopefully I can get that back in there. There we go. Alright, and then naturally the 2 patches that I had ordered, he had run out of stock of those, so he, said, hey, I'll just give you another CD, in their place. So I was like, alright, cool. So I picked up the new EP from Cranial Engorgement, Prelude to Horror. And I actually didn't realize this was a 2016 release until I got it. Really good death metal. And the last 2 are ones that I got for free, and they are ones I've been wanting to get for a little while. This is Gut Fucked with Fucked to Death. Totally over the top album cover right there. And of course, Raped by Pigs, Squealing to the New World. Alright, moving on to the stuff I got from Nuclear War Now. And they were actually having a 40% off sale here just a little while back. And I actually didn't realize it until my good buddy Canyon Bickle told me about it, which, my wallet hates him for telling me, but I'm glad he did because I would have missed out on a good sale. So, Canyon. Anyway, the first one, I actually found out about this band from Jason Netherton's book, Extremity Retained, which I'm almost finished reading. I'm probably going to do maybe a review of that, I'm thinking. But this is some really good Colombian, I believe, death metal. This is a Massacre with Requiem. And some will probably say I said it wrong because it does look like Massacre. But track 4 is called Brutales Massacres. And I heard, I basically am saying it the way he pronounced it in the song. So I'm pretty sure I'm right by saying Massacre. And the next one, I got to thank All Hail Hell, because she did a video or 2 showing some Dutch black metal bands, some of her favorites, and this was one of them, and I would have not even known about them had she not shown them. But this is Sameth with Dodengang. Really cool album. I was actually listening to this to and from work today. And this next one, I didn't even realize a CD version of this was made. I actually picked this up on, it's a 10-inch vinyl sometime back. I want to say sometime earlier this year. I could be wrong. And it was a total blind buy, but it turned out to be some really good black metal from, I want to say Ireland. And I saw this in the distro. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't realize a CD was even available. But this is a Soul Axis with To Mark the Ages. Really good stuff. And it seems, if I remember right, it actually has more songs than the vinyl edition. It actually has 2 Bathory covers, Raise the Dead and The Return of Darkness and Evil. And I know the Raise the Dead cover is really fucking good. They did a good job, in my opinion. Next up, we have Domains, Sinister Ceremonies. Really good death metal. And, I love me some Thorn Spawns. When I saw this, I had to pick it up. This is a split they did with Kill entitled United in Hell's Fire. Cannot wait to give that a listen. And this one here, I actually asked Count Blaggerith about this because, I figured he would have heard this, and he said he hadn't, but a buddy of his had, and said it was really good. And this is probably about the closest we're going to get to hearing some live material from this band. But this is Dark Throne with Ablaze in the Dark Past. And this has 4 different live shows, it looks like. Live in Norway, 89. Live 90 Denmark, Live 91 Finland, and Live 96 Norway. So yeah, probably the closest we're ever going to get to some live Dark Throne material. Next up, Bog of the Infidel. This is To Corrupt Your Sons and Lust After Your Daughters. Another black metal band that I discovered here recently that I really started getting into. I showed their debut in my last Raids video, I do believe. Got that from Eternal Death. Next up, excuse me, Urkalian Oracle with Apollyon. And last but not least, another band that I've really started to get into here lately, and I was really glad to see they had this one because I think Dark Descent has it, but everywhere else I had looked, it seemed like it was hard to get. But this is Horrendous with The Chills, which, if I am not mistaken, is their debut album. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to giving this one a listen. So, yeah, that is going to do it. I've still got a few things coming in the mail, a couple more shirts that I'm waiting on, and a vinyl. And, yeah. Till then, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.